Welcome to class. This is a gentle class, gentle sequence. I will take you through just some basic yoga postures, and then we will rest for 20 minutes in a restorative shavasana. This class is dedicated to students that have come to my class for a long time, and I just wanted to share this with you, especially. You know who you are. And I hope that this is helpful for you, for your yoga practice. We'll start like we usually do, seated, and do a meditation for 2 minutes. However, if you'd like to lay down, that's just great. Be comfortable, whatever that means to you. You can lie over a bolster or even put legs up the wall if you'd like. We're just going to breathe for 2 minutes in silence. I'll ring my bell to begin, ring it to end, and then we will start our movement. I will set my timer now for 2 minutes. Settle in and get comfortable. Find your breath. If you're seated, relax your shoulders down and lengthen up through the top of your head, lengthening your spine. All right, we'll start seated today. Placing your left leg in front of your right. I will not be mirroring today, so I will say left and it will look like I'm going right. So we're going to sit up tall and just relax down into our sit bones. And actually, let's take our fingertips down to the floor. On your next inhale, just lift your arms up, reaching up over the head, noticing how your ribs are lifting up off of your waist. And then taking your hands down as you exhale, you're going to twist to your left. In this twist, relax your shoulders down, find your breath again. And take your awareness to your low back. That's probably where you're feeling your twist. Notice how the twist makes your spine feel. And coming back to center, inhale, lift the arms again. Twisting to the other side, we're just going to start out gentle. We're going to warm up the spine, and then we'll move to some standing postures. Again, in your twist, relax your shoulders down. Then coming back to center, gentle forward fold. Lengthen through the neck, breathe into your back, relax your shoulders down. Again, notice the shift of sensation in your low back as you take this forward fold. Coming out of that forward fold, switching your legs around, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, twisting to your right. Again, shoulders down, long neck. Back to center. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Gentle twist. Notice how your neck's feeling today. Back to center. Forward fold, exhale. Remember, go any amount and you can stop. I would recommend that you stop where your body resists. Stop there, move into the breath. See if you can encourage your body to let go a little bit through the hips especially. And then walking back to seated. I forgot to mention that when we start seated, I do recommend a folded blanket for your hips to be propped up on. If you don't have a blanket, it's okay. It does help a lot to elevate your hips on a blanket or two folded. If you don't have yoga blankets in your house, you can use other things. If you'd like to buy some yoga blankets, I can absolutely give you some ideas on where you would go to find a good one. All right, we're going to come off our prop. If you have a prop, taking the prop off of your mat, and then just coming to hands and knees. Notice how hands and knees can be very stabilizing through the shoulders, the hands, knees. But with this stability, you can also find that movement in your spine. We're going to move through cat-cow for a few breaths, so just allowing your belly to move down. My back is very stiff today. Just moving with your breath through gentle cat-cow. Cat-cow is one of the best things you can do for your spine to get it loosened up. And when you do the cow, or the cat, by rounding the spine, really press into your hands. You'll feel your back broaden quite a bit. A couple more. Pause in neutral spine. Let's take some hip circles. Hips moving to the left or the right, doesn't matter. Just take some circles. Try to relax through the shoulders. Again, bring your awareness into sensations. You'll find sensation in your glutes, your low back, your middle back. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Pause in neutral spine. We're going to lift our right leg and just lifting it up, lengthening through the neck and just holding here. This warms and tones the lower body, and release. Left leg reaches back, hold. and release. Left or right leg lifts again. If you'd like, you can lift that left arm. And release. Other side. And release. Take your knees wide. Child pose. Let's do about 10 breaths here. Just emphasizing breath moving into your back body. Inviting your shoulders to relax, your upper body or your upper back especially, let that go between your shoulder blades. Softening the palms of your hands. Inviting your hips to sink down toward the floor. Come to child pose anytime you're feeling tired in the practice. Remember, this practice is for your body. You do what you need today. It's okay if you don't feel like doing what I'm suggesting. Last breath. Rolling up to hands and knees, pause. Reach your right leg back, tuck the toes, and find a stretch through the calves. Pressing with energy into the hands. Now lift that right leg and cross it over the left and gaze to your left. Sinking down into the C curve as much as you'd like. Just go where your spine feels nice. Releasing that posture, left leg. Reach it back. Calf stretch, shoulders moving away from the ears. Pause here and breathe. Crossing that left leg over the right, gazing to the right, relax. Back to center, one more time, child pose. Sink down in. Another variation of child pose is you can come up on your fingertips. You're gonna find a deeper stretch through the upper back with this, with your fingers like this, your palms in a cup shape. Coming back up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes. We're taking our first downward facing dog of class. So you're going to spread the fingers, lift the hips, and tuck the chin. This first downward dog, let's pedal our feet. Try to use the full range of motion in your foot. Allowing your foot to stretch, get warm. Beautiful. Now take your feet mat width apart and slowly walk your hands back to your feet, lifting the gaze. You'll notice I have a little bit of an arch in my back. You want to take that gentle arch because if you do, you're going to feel that nice stretch through the hamstrings. Then on your next exhale, take a forward fold, walking your hands back. Top of the head moves down. Walk your hands over to the left foot. A little bit of a twist here, encouraging your nose to move down towards your left shin. And then walking your hands to the other side. Hands back to center. Walk yourself back to downward facing dog, nice and strong. 5 full breaths. So downward facing dog is going to get your body really warm, strengthening the whole body. Find that mindful breath. I like to come up onto my toes sometimes when I'm in downward dog and just kind of pump the calves a little bit. Now you're going to walk your hands back to your feet. We're moving into yogic squat if it's not in your practice. Just stay in a forward fold. Otherwise, take your feet wide. And there's a couple ways you can do squat. You can come down and take your hips down toward kind of sitting on your calves. And sometimes that's the best thing to do if your calves are tight. Or turning your toes out and then allowing your hips to come down toward the mat. So many beautiful things happening in squat. Try to do a squat every day. Some people say to work up to about 2 minutes. It's very supportive of your digestive system, also creating more flexibility in your ankles, knees, hips, of course. And it's also strengthening your back. This is such an amazing posture. Now we're going to plant our hands, lift the hips, and pause in our forward fold. Bend your left knee. I'm going to grab my blocks. If you have blocks, grab your blocks. Bend your left knee. Plant your left hand. When you prop yourself up on a block, it allows you to go into a deeper twist. That's why I like them. It just feels so supportive. So you're going to bend the left knee, and then you know where we're going. We're going to do that thoracic twist, lifting the right arm, opening it up through the chest and shoulder. Other side, right hand comes to the block, right knee bends, and then that left arm comes up, opening the whole body. Beautiful, left hand comes down. Blocks to the side. Walk your hands back to downward facing dog. Pause there. Take a full breath. Good. Right knee comes down to the mat. Left arm lifts. So this is a modified plank, side plank. You're going to reach that left arm up. Press down into that right hand. Notice how this is opening your shoulder on the top shoulder. And then you're going to slowly bring that top arm over the ear. You're going to feel all of this open up here. And hold. And then just take 3 gentle circles. We want to be so careful with the shoulders, but not so careful that we're not moving them. Just getting some movement through the shoulder joint and then reaching over the head again. Then that left hand comes down. Let's move to a plank and just hold it for a second. Now, your plank, if you're not feeling super strong or energetic today, just come here. Otherwise, full plank, you're going to lift the hips, press down into the hands. You don't want to sag. You want to bring those hips up a little bit. And then take that left knee down. Right arm lifts, hold. Reaching over the head and circle. Nice and gentle. Reach over the head to finish. Right hand down. back to plank. Walk your hands back. Now in this forward fold, scoop up your big toes. With your peace fingers and thumbs, wrap them around your big toes. Lift the gaze, then bend the elbows, tucking the chin, and top of head moves down. And you can also bend the knees here. Really broaden the shoulders. Press the toes into the fingers, lift up. Fingers lifting up through the toes. Lift the gaze. Palms come underneath the soles of the feet. Press the toes into the wrists. Lift the gaze. I think I'm going to bend my knees on this one. And just bend the elbows a bit, taking the head down. Whew. Nice. Release. Hands to the waist. Rise up strong. And let's move to the middle of our mat and take a wide stance. Let's move into our standing postures now. So your toes are straight ahead, as wide as you want, whatever feels stable. Taking your hands to your waist, and then you're lifting up through your chest, your heart. Take a couple breaths here. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor or blocks. Lift the gaze. Another exhale, walking the hands back and then taking the top of your head down toward the floor. You can take your head. Some of you can take your head down to the floor. Sometimes that feels nice. You don't have to. I wouldn't push into the top of your head, leaving your neck free, but notice the wonderful decompression that happens in this posture. Keep pressing into the toes. Breathing. Remember, if you can't breathe very well, you've gone too far in the posture. And also remember, every time you get on your mat, you're a different person because of what you've eaten, how you've slept, your emotional state. So we're going to lift the gaze, plant our hands, and just pause here for a minute. Just rest. Find your breath. Always, almost always, shoulders are moving down away from the ears. I'm going to move into crescent lunge next. This takes a lot of energy. If you're not up for it, keep your hands on the floor. So we're going to walk our hands over to our right foot. Remember that your blocks can be another support for you when you're in lunge. So you can be here. Notice that my back heel is off the floor, and you can just hang out here. This is just great. Full crescent lunge, you're going to find your balance by pressing down into that front foot especially, and then rise up, lifting the arms and just kind of settling into the warrior. The lunge, crescent lunge. You can always have your hands to your heart as well. Hands come down, walk around to the second side. Back heel lifts. Settle in here, find your balance. Take your time. Remember, we're not in a hurry. This is getting my heart rate up though. Arms lift. Hold. Sometimes when I lift up, I realize I need my feet to be a little bit wider. So I adjust that. Plant your hands. Take your blocks with you. If you have blocks, take them in front of you. Toes straight ahead again. Wide leg down dog. Walk your blocks forward. Press your hands into the blocks or the floor. Then hips move back. Tuck the chin and pause in this wide leg down dog. I feel this through my upper back. shoulder blade area. I really feel like this opens my shoulders. And if you can hold these postures and breathe really well, as far as just a nice even breath, it's really going to calm your nervous system down. Lift the gaze, bring your blocks back so they're underneath your hands. We will move through thoracic twist next. Just pause here for a minute. Well, you'll notice I'm actively pressing my shoulders away from my ears. You can just stay here and breathe. You don't have to do the twist. However, I will tell you, the twists that we do in this class create so much mobility in your mid-back. That's where it gets stiff, and that's what makes it so we're not mobile like we want to be. So you're pressing down into your blocks. You're lifting that left arm up and opening the back. Now, sometimes I see people that are quite stiff. They can move about to here, and then they crank their arm. What I want you to do is to work or be aware of moving your whole back so that it's a nice natural opening in the shoulder. If you don't have very much shoulder mobility, it's perfectly fine to take that hand down to your waist and just open the shoulder like this. Left hand comes down, moving to the other side, sweep that right arm up. And you can move your hips. You don't have to keep your hips still. Let them go with the twist. Release the hand. Take your blocks off of the mat. Move them away just for a minute. Then take your hands to your waist and come up. I'd like you to pause here for a few breaths. Just kind of relax. We're going to move into some more warriors, triangle, side angle. So just recover the breath for a minute. All right, we are going to move into, let's do warrior one this way, towards your right foot. And then we'll move into warrior two. So take that right foot out. Again, I'm not mirroring today. It's way too hard for my brain. Back toes turn in. Find your lunge. Activate the legs. Arms lift. Remember, they can go to your heart. They can go to your waist. I'd like you to just really settle the weight of your body evenly between your feet so that there is the same amount of strengthening happening in both legs, and really stable. So straighten the leg. Let's do rebend and then just open the arms. Really open the heart here. We'll do that 2 more times. Reach up and straighten. Rebend. 1 more time. Open the arms. Now we'll move into warrior two. Straighten 1 more time. Warrior two. Hold. Shoulders down. Hands to the floor. Come back to center. Just rest. I am very out of breath today. Just recovering the breath. This is gentle. Hands to waist, rise up strong. Warrior one to this side. So your left toes out, back toes in, strong lunge. Just kind of settle in. Find a place that feels stable. Arms lift. Straighten the leg, open the arms, lift the heart. You're building so much strength here. Reach up, open. 1 more. Straighten the leg, back to warrior two. Shoulders down. Hands to the floor, come back to center. Hands to the waist, rise up strong. Good job. We'll take a break from warriors. We will do a forward fold with our wide leg, taking our arms halfway. Interlace fingers, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Again, you don't have to do the forward fold. You can stay standing up. Hands to the floor, heel toe the feet together. Just going to take a break for a minute. Rise up strong, arms lift. Hands to the heart. Good job. Let's do a forward fold. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to bend my knees. Inhale, rise up. Hands to the heart. Take about 5 breaths here. I am very tired right now. Again, mountain pose. Remember to put your feet right where they need to be for you. I don't believe in having the feet together. I just don't think that feels stable. Shoulders down. Find the natural curves of your spine. Strong legs. Shoulders down. Next, we'll do triangle, and we'll move right into side angle, and then let's do twisted triangle after that. So take your feet wide, your right toes turn out, back toes in, you know the drill. I'm going to use a block today. Arms lift, inhale, reach forward, exhale, right hand comes down, left arm opens the body, settle in 5 breaths. Find a gaze that works for your neck. Try to stay active. Keep pressing down into the feet. One more breath. Next, inhale, rise up. Take your block. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Plant your left hand. Open that right arm up. Settle in. Continue to breathe. Okay, next inhale, come up. Let's move into side angle. Turning to the other side. Find your lunge. Forearm to the top of your thigh, or right hand down to floor or block. Reach that left arm over. Settle in and hold. Focus on your breath now. Traditionally, pinky finger is down toward the floor. I don't know why they say that, but you could just do your hands the way you want. Now we're moving into reverse triangle, so left hand comes down, back foot comes closer. You can take your block to the inside or outside of your foot. If it's on the outside, you're going to have more sensation, more of a twist. Mine's on the inside today. Squaring my hips. Planting my left hand, and then when I'm ready, right arm lifts up into your twist. Again, we're not cranking the shoulder. we are moving from the mid-back. So you're opening the torso and coming up like this. If that's not available to you, your hand comes to your waist and you open your shoulder as much as you can. And then breathe. Right hand down, rising up strong. Moving to the other side, side angle. Left knee bends. Left hand down or forearm to thigh. It's up to you. Right arm reaches over and hold. Press down into the outer edge of that back foot. Left hand down. Reverse triangle, back foot moves closer, square. My block goes to the inside of my foot. Plant your right hand. When you're ready, left arm opens. Be gentle with yourself. We're using a lot of strength right now, a lot of energy. So again, if you need to move into child pose or modify in any way, that is so perfect to do, depending on how you're feeling today. Left hand comes down, and we're moving back to center. We're rising up to stand. Let's do pyramid before we go to the floor. You're going to turn to your right. Your feet are not too wide in this one, and they're on kind of on a train track. Inhale, lifting the arms. Knuckles come together, or you can hold your elbows. Lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, lengthen. Take your time as you go down. Lengthen through the neck. This is where you really want to press into your toes. Moving shoulders away from ears. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Release the hands. Give them a break. Moving to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Bend that back knee, come to the floor. Bring the left foot back, knees together. Move into hero's pose. Pause here. Good job on the warriors. Just rest for a minute. Inhale the arms up. Hold the left wrist. I'd like you to really lengthen through that left side. And then side bend to the right. Back to center, hold the right wrist, lengthen. Side bend left. Release the hands, bring the fingertips down, facing the knees, pressing the wrists down into the mat. Just lengthening through the forearms here. And release. Take your feet to your left. Come down to your hips. We're taking a twist to your right. Okay, I love this one. I think it's called deer pose. So you're going to twist and you're going to lift up here. You're going to allow that back hip to move with your twist. Back to center. Switching sides. Feet to the right. Twisting to your left. Lift the heart. And release. I'm just going to switch my mic to the front. And we're going to lay down on our backs. So come down to your back like we do in class so often and just rest for a minute in starfish. Really good work with your warriors. They are not easy. Just let go. So we're going to work through some back bends and some twists and inversion. Last breath. I'm going to plant my left foot and bring that right knee into my chest. Hold. Straightening my left leg and taking your twist over to the left. Just take about 5 breaths here. Reach that right arm away if it's comfortable. You can always put a prop underneath your knee. Just be really aware of what your back can handle, your low back. Twists are so important for our spinal health and mobility. Slowly moving back to center, hug your knee in. Right foot comes down, left knee comes in, hold. Straighten that right leg. Keep your chest broad. Twisting to your right, nice and slow. Three more breaths. Back to center. I'd like to do a modified back bend today. So find your prop. If you don't have a block, you can roll a blanket up and place it under your hips. Just kind of use what you have. Your toes are straight ahead. And then you're going to lift the hips and just slide your block. I'm going to do medium height today. I would not do the tallest. And I want you to just relax here on the block. This is a really great inversion. You do not have to lift your legs to get a good inversion. Let's take about 10 breaths here. we're toward the end of our practice. We're just moving back to more stillness. Inversions calm your mind. Those of you who want a little more inversion, you're always welcome to float the legs up into a deeper inversion, whatever you'd like, and rolling the feet out a little bit. This is just such a wonderful posture. Lifting your hips, removing your prop. Coming up to seated. Take the soles of your feet together. Cobbler pose. Lengthen. Hinge from the hips, forward fold. Easy breath. We're just finishing up now. This video will be me in Shavasana with you. I do have an alarm on my watch, so we are going to practice Shavasana together. Those of you who have been to my classes know exactly what to do now. I actually have a round bolster at my house, so I'm going to put that under my knees. It fits underneath knees quite well. And then I'm going to put another one to hold my feet up, but you don't have to have this. If you just have this, use this under your knees and then put your feet out here. That's great. But if you don't have any bolsters in your house, roll up 1 or 2 blankets so they're about this size, and then put your legs over that and just keep your heels down here. Then I've got 3 blankets here that I'm going to use. I'm going to take a folded blanket under my head. If I need another one, I'll put another one under. But you know what else I do at home? I grab my favorite pillow, and I don't do blankets. So grab your favorite pillow if it feels supportive. And so what we're going to do, find an eye pillow or a washcloth, something that blocks the light out. It's really important to block the light out if you're comfortable with that. So I'm just going to slide down a bit, put my knees over this round bolster. And again, you don't have to have a round bolster. I'm going to take this blanket under my head. I'm going to take another blanket. Doesn't need to be a yoga blanket. It can be a fuzzy blanket, a minky couture type blanket. And then just putting this over me. You will get cool as you lie here. So get warm. Tuck the blanket. If you're using a blanket, tuck it a little bit to cradle your head. I know this is not like having me do a head hug for you, but again, if you want to use your favorite pillow, do that. Settle in, make sure. The reason I'm having you elevate your knees is because it helps your low back be a little more comfortable. Make sure your feet are warm. If it's cool in your room, put some socks on. I'm going to set my timer for 20. We're going to rest together. I'm going to keep filming while I rest, and then I'll slowly bring you out of this 20-minute rest. Another thing you could do to be more comfortable is turn the palms of your hands up. That will allow your shoulders to drop down. Okay, so now we're just going to sink into the props, sink down into the floor. We're going to allow ourselves to be held for a little while and give ourselves permission to let go of our physical practice and move into the inner landscape that we have in our minds, resting our body comfortably and slowing our breath, releasing our tongue right at the root so that the jaw can relax. Slow breath. Soften your abdomen. Soften the muscles around your eyes. The timer is set, so I want you to just rest with me. Another option is always you can put your legs up on a padded chair or a couch as long as it's low enough, which is a really powerful way to do Shavasana. Okay, no more talking. It's just time to rest. Start to notice your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Bring your awareness into your physical body. Moving fingers and toes. Rolling to one side. Curling up into a ball. Staying there for a few breaths. Pressing yourself up to seated. Nice and slow. Taking your hands to heart center. Repeating in your mind after me, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy, may I be well, may I be peaceful and at ease. Beautiful practice today. Namaste. Just real quick before I turn the video off, I was just thinking in Shavasana, I would like to make more videos. If this is valuable to you, think about contributing through Venmo, whatever you feel comfortable doing so, even if it's $5 or $10. What I would do with that is pay my son for his time and his expertise in using technology to film this. My son Zach Palmer has a really fun YouTube channel. He's amazing at editing, and he's donating his time for this. I will donate my time. I'm so happy to make more videos. There's so much we can do in these classes. So if you feel like this is helpful, message me privately. If you feel like contributing like you would for a class, one-time class, I can use that Venmo money to give to him so that we can make more videos. Don't feel any pressure. We're just starting out with this, and just think about that. Thank you for being here. I will send this to our group of yoga people. Use it as many times as you'd like. And thank you for your dedication to yoga. You guys are awesome. Keep getting on your mat. It has changed my life, and I will do it for the next 30 years. I promise you I will be on my mat. It's life-changing. So everyone take care. I hope you feel better from practicing. Namaste.